the money to the actual causes. Now, this is a huge problem. Most of it goes into the executives or to people who work on a charity. Sometimes that is legit because some speakers, it is their job primarily to stuff and raise awareness, but some of them are profiting off of groups they're not of. Some of these people are already very wealthy, so why they need to make the money off of this? Sometimes the campaigning is very bad because they're like, oh, you have this or that, but they're not actually doing something. Like they've been making diabetes awareness campaigns, but they're not doing stuff with diabetics, like figuring out new treatments or stuff, or they actually explain to people the causes of diabetes and stuff like that, which would be a lot more useful. So, that being aware of almost every time, there's a couple of ways to look for it. There's a lot of different .coms, like CharityWatch.com, which I'm on now, .org, stuff that look at charities and figure out where the money is going to. And they give you analysis of stuff. Now, how do these .coms work? Well, in the US at least, if it's a primary US-based organization, if they donate if they're more than 50K nonprofit, they have to release all the tax information and all the spending information. So that's how they know the spending and tax. And if they don't, it's highly suspicious. But that's to be a nonprofit in the US. There's a bunch of other organizations. Another thing is, the better an organization is, the easier it's usually to find of how they're spending their money on the website. So if you can't find information, that's not a good sign at all. Okay, so now we got those basic ideas. Are there any other things we can do? Well, there are some other things you can do, in fact. One is local organizations are a lot more likely to do useful things than organizations you know personally. So donate locally. They also usually involve the local community and spread certain values throughout the community more, which is a lot more helpful, or employ stuff. But be careful with local employment, because sometimes local employers, especially disabilities, they don't pay their workers well and they live in starvation wages, and they're just doing it to make money off people. Because in the US, it's legal to pay disabled people way below the minimum wage. Some of these people that are employed by disability organizations get paid less than $1 for their work. And you start promoting, and you might be like, well, at least they're getting paid something, and I'm paying money and it's going to them. But you're promoting that throughout the system and getting people to just accept that, then a lot of the money goes to profit the bosses and head honchos. But tends to be. Another one is look at charities where you donate physical items, like canned food or something, because rich people are less likely to resell canned food or hawk up a bunch of canned food, or other people store it in that way. Clothes, look at ones that you can donate time to be a part of, or do actual things that require you to commitment to other people, because if you're not the one doing commitment, that means they're probably doing something. Look at organizations that have more of a democratic way of making decisions that people can be part of and people can see the decision-making process. Look for more transparency in general. Look for organizations that do not just raise awareness, but actually talk about the issue in ways like, how can you personally help? How can people be more accepting? What are the facts of the issues? And they give you the hard, cold truth, not to say this bad, this good. Look at ones that have a good historical precedent. They've been doing stuff for many years, like the NAACP. Yeah, I said that right. I wonder why it took me one. Or UCLA, or stuff like that, and see if they fit what you want to do. Look at the mission statement. All the ideas, and also ask a friend. And if it's something that your community not part of, ask someone from that community. Oftentimes is a great way to figure it out, and ask a bunch, or put out a forum on certain things that have such forums for that thing going on. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but with your help, I think you can do it. Also, if any ideas for future videos, comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you very much again. Goodbye.